Peace. Teachings of Ptah Hotep, the oldest book in the world. When you prosper and establish your home, love your wife with a door. Then fill her belly and clothe her back. Caress her. Give her ointments to soothe her body. Fulfill her wishes for as long as you live. She is a fertile field for her husband. Do not be brutal. Do not be brutal. Good manners will influence her better than force. Do not contend with her in the courts. Keep her from the need to resort to outside powers. Her eye is her storm when she gazes. It is by such treatment that she will be compelled to stay in your house. If you are a man of worth who sits at the counsel of a leader, concentrate on being excellent. Your silence is much better than boasting. Speak when you know that you have a solution. It is a skilled person who should speak when in counsel. Speaking is harder than all other work. The one who understands this makes speech a servant. If you are mighty and powerful, then gain respect through knowledge and through your gentleness of speech. Don't order things except as it is fitting. The one who provokes others gets into trouble. Don't be haughty, lest you be humbled. But also don't be mute, lest you be chided. Chided. C-H-I-D-E-D. When you answer one who is fuming, turn your face and control yourself. The flame of the hot-hearted sweeps across everything, but he who steps gently, his path is a paved road. He who is agitated all day has no happy moments, but he who amuses himself all day can't keep his fortune. Whew. He who is agitated all day has no happy moments, but he who amuses himself all day can't keep his fortune. Balance. Do not disturb a great man or distract his attention when he is occupied, trying to understand his task. When he is thus occupied, he strips his body through the love of what he does. Love for the work which they do brings men closer to God. These are the people who succeed in what they do. If you are angered by a misdeed, then lean toward a man on the account of his rightness. Pass over the misdeed and don't remember it, since God was silent to you on the first day of your misdeed. Know your friends, and then you prosper. Don't be mean towards your friends. They are like a watered field, and greater than any material riches that you may have. For what belongs to one belongs to another. The character of one who is well born should be a profit to him. Good nature is a memorial. If you examine the character of a friend, don't ask other people. Approach your friend. Deal with him alone, so as not to suffer from his anger. You may argue with him after a little while. You may test his heart in conversation. If what he has seen escapes him, if he does something that annoys you, stay friendly with him and do not attack. Be restrained and don't answer him with hostility. Do not leave him and do not attack him. His time will not fail to come. He cannot escape his fate. You got to remain righteous. You don't respond with the energy that people may be giving you if it's negative. Everyone has to deal with their own fate, their own karma. Be generous as long as you live. What leaves the storehouse does not return. It is the food in the storehouse that one must share that is coveted. One whose belly is empty becomes an accuser. One who is deprived becomes an opponent. Therefore, do not have an accuser or an opponent as a neighbor. Your kindness to your neighbor will be a memorial to you for years after you satisfy their needs. Oh, man, listen. Hold on. Let me just turn this back up for a second. So it just, sorry, I had to find that. The inspiration, it said, it was speaking about being generous as long as you live and serving serving your neighbor, satisfying their needs, sharing your food. And in chapter 8, of the Holy Quran, it's talked about. The chapter is Jesus reveals to the people their sinful ways, and it says, I'll read right here. And the people said, and all the people said, "Teach us to know the Holy One who speaks within the heart, Allah of the still small voice." And Yahshua said, "The holy breath cannot be seen with mortal eyes, nor can men see the spirit of the Holy One. But in their image man was made, and he who looks into the face of man looks at the image of Allah, who speaks within. And when man honors man, he honors Allah. And what man does for man, he does for Allah. And you must bear in mind that when man harms in thought, word, or deed another man, he does a wrong to Allah. So if you would serve Allah who speaks within the heart, just serve your near of kin, and those who are no kin, the strangers at your gates, the foe who seeks to do you harm. Assist the poor and help the weak. Do harm to none, and covet not what is not yours." Let me keep reading. Then with your tongue the Holy One will speak. He will smile behind your tears, will light your countenance with joy, and fill your hearts with peace. And the people ask, "To whom shall we bring gifts? Where should we offer sacrifice?" And Yahshua said, Our Father Allah asks not for needless waste of plant or grain or dove or lamb. That which you burn on any shrine you throw away. No blessing can attend the one who takes the food from hungry mouths to be destroyed by fire. Deep. Like, maybe it's not being destroyed by fire, but just having it in the warehouse and having to destroy it and throwing it out and throwing it in the garbage and not giving it away to the people that need it. When you would offer sacrifices unto Allah, just take your grain of gift or meat and lay it on the table of the poor. From it an incense will arise to heaven, which will return to you with blessedness. Tear down your idols, they can hear you not. Turn all your sacrificial altars into fuel for the flames. Make human hearts your altars, and burn your sacrifices with the fire of love. And all the people were entranced, and would have Yahshua as a god, but Yahshua said, I am your brother man, just come to show you the way of Allah, the way to Allah. You shall not worship man. Praise Allah, the Holy One. Powerful. I'm going to just end it right there. Love. Serve others. Serve the person that's needy. Doesn't matter what you think they're doing that for. If it's a hustle or not. Even if it's your foe. Isn't that something? Serve the person that's supposed to be your opposition, your enemy. With love. Love is the key. Thank you.